Hi, I'm Tim Conrad, Public Information Officer with the Cariboo Regional District. I'm here with Mike McCulley with the BC Wildfire Service and Corporal Jesse O'Donoghue with the BC RCMP. Here to talk about an incident that happened overnight in the Williams Lake area, and we'll start off with you, Corporal.
All right, it was earlier this morning that the Williams Lake RCMP responded to reports of a mischief in progress. They received information that an individual was setting off fireworks in the area of Carson Drive and Central Court. RCMP responded to the area and identified the individual believed to be responsible after officers located several expended fireworks canisters on the man's property. The 34-year-old Williams Lake man later told police that he had set the fireworks off in celebration of returning home after his evacuation. It's careless acts like such as this that have the real potential to trigger even more interface wildfires in this area. And the man who sobered up overnight in the RCMP cells was later released from police custody with a significant amount of fines. Police issued the man with a total of $1,035 in fines for allegedly dropping or releasing or mishandling a burning substance, as well as for failing to comply with high-risk activity restrictions under both the Provincial BC Wildfire Act and regulations. The RCMP wished to thank those astute members of the public who called in the complaint, and had this man's actions been overlooked, the outcome could have, of course, been very dire for the entire community. So I wanted to pose this question to the BC Wildfire Service and ask Mike, in a situation like this, when someone's setting off fireworks in these types of conditions, what's the potential outcome for that?
Thanks, Jesse. The potential is obviously disastrous. We know that the forest and the fuels, the grass, they're tinder dry right now. We're in very extreme fire danger conditions, as we've seen by the size and scope of the fires that have been growing. So when you're shooting off fireworks or discharging those, they spread far, they spread fast. They can give off a lot of sparks, and they can land with a lot of heat in the ground. So anytime you're doing that, you're causing a recipe for disaster, frankly. We also know that as we have these events occur, if they do start a wildfire, they take away the very valuable resources that we have out there working on the fires around these communities. They're trying hard to gain some headway and protect those. And when we have to stop those efforts and come in and deal with these type of activities, frankly, it's unacceptable and takes away those valuable resources that are working so hard.
Thank you very much. We'll be back with further updates. If you have any more information or looking for more information, go to caribooRD.ca.